5 for gaming is always going off to a rough start. Okay, for the AAA gaming industry, so Kingdom Come Deliverance was one of the most beloved games released last generation because the game's developers said, we are making the game woke. You know, we don't care about your demands. We are making the game how we want to make it. We're making the game about, like medieval Bohemia. Okay, that's what the game is based off of. But we're making the game we want to make. We don't care about any diversity, wokeness, DEI, and stuff. But it seems that the developers have changed the tune on wokeness and DEI in the games. It seems that this is going to be another one of the most wasted opportunities ever for a sequel to a game as well. So Kingdom Come Deliverance beta rings for 3 weeks for its full launch as well. One of the most anticipated RPGs of the new year that marks the return of Warhorse Studios for a medieval adventure. But guess what? They decided to really shoot themselves in the foot here because they're banning people for disagreeing with them. Yes. So there was a thread about Kingdom Come Deliverance as well here. And of course they want to make sure people are not, unwelcome in the gaming community, obviously. We get the Peggy 18 gamer code for language as a part of divide, but keep it reasonable. A sense of profanity, bigotry, sexism, racism, hate speech, the usual stuff, harassment, and threats will not be tolerated. The Code of Conduct states to respect others explain that they have zero tolerance for discrimination. Oh yes. It's not the place for modern and political and religious discussions. As well, there should be no hate speech or harmful ideologies and outright potential things here. It's just the fact that these developers used to be, very based and said, okay, we don't care. I get that if it's like on Steam, it's mostly probably because of Steam's rules and stuff as well. Well, the games of historical themes as well. Basically, this game got woke, and a lot of people have criticized Warhorse for doing it, and now they're saying, okay, you're banned, basically. And this is just a sad state of the modern gaming industry. Should you be banned for criticizing a game or a movie? I don't think so. I think people should be free to criticize whatever they want. Okay? They should be free to criticize whatever product they want. For example, they really wanted to ban people over the Acolyte, over Disney Star Wars. Okay? But, YouTube finally said, you know what, fine. We'll stand up for our creators instead of standing up for Disney, okay, and these big companies, that bully, social media around, okay. There's all these companies, Disney, ADL is one of the worst offenders when it comes to this as well. Disney does it a lot too, and there's probably many more companies that I don't really know much about, but Disney and I think ADL are the worst offenders of this, Basically, Disney are trying to go onto YouTube and claim that people criticizing the Acolyte was harassing Disney. Okay, yeah, people criticizing a movie that wasn't very good is considered harassment to Disney, as well. The ADL they deal with more controversial stuff like the whole Palestine and Israel thing, okay, and stuff like that, but when it comes to, Disney, okay, they tried to ban people for disliking the Acolyte, okay? And it was the same thing with, I think, the developers behind Dragon EA as well. They tried to ban people who didn't like Dragon Age the Valley God from YouTube. And they actually were using, copyright strikes and stuff to ban people because they simply criticized the game. And it wasn't a very good look for Dragon Age and EA and BioWare, obviously, and yeah, absolutely ridiculous that we're still doing this. Okay, I get they don't want threads to turn into hateful. They don't want threads to turn into threats and violence, obviously. But simply disagreeing with the game developers on stuff is not hate speech. Okay, simply disliking a game or a movie is not hate speech, and they tried to ban people for disliking movies and games. And that's what this video here. Bye-bye.